Hello, my name is Elijah Gold. I'm 15 years old, and my dream is to race in GT3. I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm starting my racing career very late. I'm going to be giving you a POV experience of a karting session I had last night. Here we go. Okay, so we are basically on the outlap right before the race, so we cannot pass anyone. I'm swerving around, trying to warm these tires up so that I can get a better launch off of these cars ahead. I am the lightest person here, and since these are technically rental carts, they don't change the weight and they don't add extra weight based on how small you are. And so this means I will have insane advantages, especially on all the uphill sections at Atlanta Motorsports Park. This was my third session of the night, and it went pretty well and had some really interesting moments. So I'm going to be doing a reaction to it with y'all, giving you my mind frame when I'm going through this. So I'm going to go wide here because I want to stay a little bit back off this guy up ahead, and I want to try and back off a little bit so that I can absolutely pound the acceleration when I'm coming out of this corner. So right here, boom, I'm going to come out of this corner. I'm going to end up right on this guy's tail. I am lighter than these people, so I should be able to go much faster, and I end up leaning myself down to try and create less drag in the cart. So I follow the first guy inside. I'm going to try and brake as late as possible, and I end up staying on the inside here. He's going to go back to the right side. He ends up spinning out, and I come back through here. Now we're coming up into the highest hill. This is turn 11. I'm going to brake hard on the outside, but lift off and trail brake. I didn't take this corner very well on this time. You really want to be cutting that curve right there. Right here, I seem to do a very good job, and I'm able to make it all the way up the hill and gain time on the guy ahead. I'm much faster than this guy, so I'm able just to kind of zip around him, but I hit a beautiful switchback right here because I knew he wasn't going to be able to carry a good turn there, so I just broke early and went back through. You could hear my reaction. Anyways, I'm trying to make my way towards the front of the field, so I head up, I brake here, beautiful brake there because I'm right on that apex both times, and I don't lose a lot of speed. Coming back up this hill, I'm able to come up towards turn 11, and right here I'm going to brake hard again, trail brake. I take this corner a lot better because I get a lot closer to the barrier. The curb right there bounces you out a lot, but you cut off a ton of time by doing that. Right here, I'm going to do the same thing again, but since I'm not really close to anyone, I'm going to prioritize exit speed. I clip the curve a little bit, which gives me that little bit of bounce. The guy ahead is actually putting on good speed right now, so I'm going to constantly be ducking down to try and reduce drag. I'm going to brake here, carrying some good speed. I went a little slow coming in the middle of that corner. Could have carried more speed into that, but I'm able just to make my way up through these S's. All of this section is just flat out right here until you get up here. So I'm able to brake, and I'm absolutely able to cut the corner right there. Take this, and I'm able to go right around here. And yeah, just repeating the same thing. Again, trying to stay as far to the outside here to maximize my exit because of the fact that this is a long, flat-out section. Right here, there's two people there, so I have to, again, take it around the outside to try and pass them. Making my way up. Again, just trying to prioritize getting around people and setting some good lap times. I see yellow flag, but I didn't see him waving it, so I did not know what was happening. And so I'm coming around. It's very bouncy right over there, like very hard. You bounce around a lot. Up at the top of this hill, there were these people who decided to go into the pit lane, and then I realized, wait, nobody waved the checker flag. So I keep going. Or was that? No, that was the next lap. But I keep going. I'm back down through the S's. I'm over here. I'm turning over towards the right. I'm going to try and stay as outside as possible. Brake late. Get a good brake here. I kind of hit a little drift here, but that's fine. These carts are able to control the oversteer. If you can do it, you're very good at it. I'm able to make it back up the hill. And I'm able to get a good brake here. Not as good of an entry on the corner. But there's these two people right here. I don't want to hit them, so I'm just going to wait for him to go a little wide and try and zoom past him. He ends up pulling over to the pits, and then I realized that there's no one actually going in. I was like, wait a minute. We're not supposed to go in. In my mind right now, I'm so close to thinking that I'm going to get in trouble and get a black flag waved at because I stayed out for an extra lap. And then I look at them and I realize, oh, the marshals never waved the checker flag. Perfect timing. Realizing that there's no traffic, as you can hear, I decide I really need to push a good lap time right now. These carts are very powerful. They go... I wish they had more power, because then you could take certain parts faster. But they go over 55 miles per hour, and for rental carts, that's honestly not bad. So I'm able to go up to the top again. I'm just going to keep taking this outside line right here, and then cutting the apex over here to try and maximize my speed. Again, this is all flat out, as long as you cut this the right way. I'm going to try and set the fastest lap time, so I'm trying to reduce some drag. I'm going to brake here. I'm going to end up running a little wide over here, essentially ruining my lap time. And as I come up around here, I end up seeing that he is waving the checkered flag, so that we do need to come in. And knowing how far ahead I am able to just hold my position. And yeah, just bring myself in. So I enter the pits, and that's the end of my session. If y'all have any questions, or you want me to do this with the other sessions I had that night, please comment and reach out to me. Have a great day.